Hello, I'm John Tibbetts, and today I'm talking to Kris Kristofferson, star of the new motion picture Rollover, co-starring with Jane Fonda and directed by Alan Pakula. Kris, you have your beard back. Did you not lose any time getting it back?
I think I started in Marrakesh the day the shooting stopped.
Do you have an aversion to wearing a beard in motion pictures? So there's only a couple of films I can think of that you've been...
You mean an aversion to not wearing one?
Yeah.
Well, I've just been used to wearing a beard for about 10 years now. Let's see, I can only think of three that usually it's the people who are making the film who don't want me to shave. I don't particularly care. I didn't want to shave it in this one, mainly because the reaction of the public usually has been adverse to it. They like the way they're used to seeing you, and most people who have seen me saw me in *A Star Is Born*. Yeah. You know, and so if enough people come up to you on the street and say, "Grow your beard back, you look awful," pretty soon you get a little self-conscious about being without it.
I mentioned that too because in Rollover you're playing a role that I guess we're unaccustomed to seeing you in. You are an international banker, and you're very good at it. Manipulative power, and you and Jane Fonda, of course, have some designs of your own throughout this film. Anything in your experience that made playing a banker all right with you?
Well, he was also a real maverick. I mean, he was a golden boy, you know, and kind of good at what he did, but he did it on his own terms, and which is one of the reasons that I thought would justify him having a beard back in the beginning. Right. I tried to sell Jane and Alan on that, but ultimately I agreed with them that his independence in the way of thinking should be shown more in his actions than in his surface characteristics like a beard. That'd be a cheap way to show that he was different.
But generally, if someone were to come up to you and say, "Kris, tell me all about what a petrodollar is."
Listen, you could put me to sleep if you said it twice. I have no real aptitude for numbers, and if I didn't have an accountant, I'd probably be in jail, you know.
Instead of saying, on the whole, I'd rather be in Philadelphia, are you saying on the whole you'd rather be with your band?
Definitely. I mean, that's what that's a lot more secure and comfortable for me, you know, because we've been working together for 10 years, and I don't dress in a suit and a tie. I haven't worn a tie since I left the Army, you know, and yeah, I think on the whole I would rather have been with my band.
Well, to tell you the truth, I feel sort of silly wearing this tie talking with you now. Yeah. How is Casey doing?
Casey's doing great. She's growing like a weed, and in 2nd grade now. Yeah. And right now she's back with her mother back in Malibu.
Now, you've been working with the likes of Barbra Streisand and Jane Fonda. Does this film Rollover represent to you a different direction for your career as opposed to something like *Star Is Born*?
Well, *Star Is Born*, of course, was a real turning point for me. It was like the first time I got to work with a first-class production, you know, with first-class crew and being shot by Bob Surtees, you know, and working with a real star, you know, and the opportunities that brought me, you know, the new audience. It was like when Janis Joplin recorded Bobby McGee, a whole new audience become aware of who I was, and *Star Is Born* did that. I'm sure working with Jane is going to be important for me in that direction too, and the fact that the role was a departure from the image people are used to of, you know, of me will I hope give me a broader range of things to do in the future.
You know, your character of Cisco Pike, now he's become Hub Smith. I wonder if that's indicative of a lot of the counterculture people in real life who have since gone on to Wall Street.
Yeah, well, Cisco Pike wasn't Hub Smith. I mean, he was a person who had more strikes against him to begin with than certainly the Kennedy type character that Hub Smith was.
But it is kind of happening, isn't it? A lot of the countercultural figures now
Well,
are
yeah,
involved with the establishment.
Tom Hayden is
Right.
running for office, you know, and being aligned with mainstream Democrats. You know, a lot of the I wouldn't say they joined the system, but you're right.
Does that mean that in your next film you'll be playing the President of the United States, or where are you going from here?
Well, I don't know whether the world is ready to accept me as the President of the United States. I hope there is another film, and that it's something I can believe in doing, and that I can work with, you know, continue to work with people of the quality that I've been able to. As I've been doing these interviews, it's impressed me how fortunate I've been to work with the directors that I've worked with and the actors that I've worked with, because it's been brought up over and over again.
Our time's about to run out. Are you still going to be on the road with the band
Oh,
at
yeah.
the same time?
Yeah, we just left the road in September, and we'll be going back. In fact, we're getting together this week for a gig with Burt Reynolds tribute or something, and doing some charity gigs, and doing a European thing in April, and probably a summer tour in the States.
The film is called Rollover. In case you haven't noticed it, I'm talking to Kris Kristofferson. He co-stars with Jane Fonda, the film directed by Alan Pakula. Kris, thank you very much.
Thank you.